here early. It's nice change for us.
I'm the only person in the whole show business that's half an hour early for everything. For 20 years I've been walking into empty rooms. Everyone else walks into rooms full of people with cameras on and clipboards. I walk into empty rooms with f***ing lighting guys setting up. Just sitting there for half an hour. Hello, I am Noel Gallagher and you are watching me on spinner.com. I've been asked down the years, oh, you should do a solo record, and my record company at the time, Sony, asked me on a regular basis. I never really had any desire to do it. I really enjoyed being in the band, you know what I mean? And the Oasis tours were so long. A project from the start of recording an album to the last gig would be like 2 years, and you'd need quite a bit of time off to kind of come down from that. So I only really started thinking about this maybe about a year after the last Oasis gig. It was actually my wife that said, it's time you got out of the house because you're beginning to annoy me, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? You know what women are like. You think you're doing them a favour by being around the house out helping out with the kids. They don't want you there. I don't live to work. I'm pretty much bone idle lazy as well, do you know what I mean? I'm just cursed with the ability to write songs, and I've got to go out and play them to people and make albums. Life on the other side of showbiz or whatever is great. Watching football, hanging out with kids, getting drunk in private. Good life. I like to make things seem and look easy. So if anything is a struggle, it's usually not working. I like being in the studio on my own. You can move fast, or you can take it at your own pace. You don't have to worry about anybody else kind of taking over and doing stuff that you don't agree with. But the flip side of that is the live thing is going to be total chaos, because I'm going to be doing gigs with a bunch of guys I've never done gigs with before. That's going to be the thing I'm kind of, I'd have to work at the most, and I've got to be a frontman. The worst thing about being a singer-songwriter is when you're in a band, you know, you can sing any old, you know, if you put on an acoustic guitar, people go, shh, this guy's got something to say. I've got nothing to say. There's nothing to see, and I've got nothing to say. So I hope when people do come to the gigs, they just come to listen to the songs. I don't know, it could all go horribly wrong, or it could be brilliant. You know, or I might have to get somebody to break my thumb after the third gig and say, I'm not really into this. Really called stuff. It's the biggest mistake I've ever made. Nothing would ever compare with the thing what we had with Oasis. That was like a big rock band. This is kind of a little, I don't know what this is yet. It's just a collective of quite rustic looking fellas trying to sell somebody some music. I don't know. They're just friends of mine. I could have done auditions and got a lot of 25-year-olds, but then you'd end up looking like Rod Stewart. Do you know what I mean? Well, there's anything wrong with Rod Stewart or any of his band. You just end up looking like Rod Stewart.
Like, you seem like pretty positive about everything, and there's all this crap in the tabloid.
I don't believe anything that's written in the papers. My mum, when I was 3, could put an end to a family feud pretty quick. When you're 40 odd and got 3 kids, it's kind of like, you know, we'll get on with it if you don't mind.